confidence in you, Jesus. I have confidence in you, Savior. I have confidence in you, anytime, any day.
They're removing nets. Looking around now. You okay?
No video meu.
Are you okay? Huh? That's it. Boss, they're not going to make a Vienna. You not trying to mock me. It's okay. Really? You're coming. Oh, welcome, sir. Good afternoon, my dear. Good afternoon. We'll be going there for the time, so just take up. Thank you very much. So welcome.
Madam, I believe now this is a place of joy. All glory to God. In every situation, we should learn to find our God's position in every matter.
Okay. In the one they told you now, I say, ah, you know, to puri, I want you to puri.
It's to two now. We are still in order. Because of our brothers and sisters that came from all the way from back. So we can try to adjust this. Testimony. The day before she passed into transition, when she was the prayer and praying, prayed along with me. And I was praying for her, praying for her, praying for her. A time came, she opened her eyes. She started waving and worshiping God. So, if she have done something wrong for past years, as I lead her to Christ, the gate opened for her. She was worshiping God. That is why when I came, I told her, if eventually she mistakenly come back, she will come and preach the gospel better. But if she couldn't come back, glory be to God. So you don't have to cry for over a soul Christ has taken. If we are not sure that she embraced Christ, that would have been the problem. So rejoice, glory be to God in every situation. Give thanks to God. You are welcome. Thank you for the love you kept together and all the way from Boeing. I don't think I have ever known that place. Now people they dread it.
Yeah, people.
Now they.
Yes.
Clap for yourself now. Clap for yourself. God bless you. God bless you. You are welcome. You are welcome. So we start right away. Any person that comes with us, give her this tract. Give it out. Any person that want to pray above what can take. So this is our beloved sister Tina. So our daughter, we love her so much, and I know you love her so much. That is why you left all the way from Melbourne to this place. So the Lord will bless you for this money you have taken in the name of Jesus Christ. By the grace of God, I have a name I always call death. How many of you know that name? If you don't know that name, raise up your hand. If you know it, I will give you 1,000 naira. Okay, I know. Okay. A medium to the other side.
That is when the soul is
departed. And that's our, that no man can help man to pay. Did you hear that language? Death is a debt that no man can help his neighbor, his brother, his son, his daughter, wife, husband, parents to pay. If I'm owing bank now 10 million, my brother can just come up and say, please, it's my relative or it's my friend. I will pay the money. So give me the tatas and all this. We pay the money. I'll be set free. Am I correct?
Yes.
But in the issue of debt, it's like salvation is personal. Calling is personal. Then when death comes, it still remains personal. Nobody can exchange debt with any person. That is why, if it were possible, our papa and our mommy would have exchanged it and say, I have served enough on earth. Let me go and rest. Let my children begin to celebrate my... You cannot help any person to exchange debt. Debt is a debt that you cannot help any man to pay. Can we say it together? Debt is a debt that you cannot help any man to pay. Praise the living God. Now, our sister, Tina, is dead. She has passed through transition. She has gone to meet the Lord. Do you know why? Do you know why? Before she came into the face of the earth, because what I will be dwelling on is who is next. Our sister Tina and every one of us present here this afternoon, we enter a contractual relationship with our Maker. A contractual relationship with God. Before we came into the earth, we signed an accord. We agreed, and He gave us a profile, which we call destiny. On earth here, we call it what? Destiny. It's a profile that God have handed over to us. That when you come to the face of the earth, you are going to be a medical doctor, you are going to have a private hospital, you are going to be a consultant in general government hospitals, or you are going to be this. It's a contractual relationship with God. God hand over the profile to each individual. And that is why men will fight it. Satan will fight it. Demon will fight it so that your contractual relationship cannot be achieved. Praise the living God. I don't know what you have agreed with God. Neither do you know what I have agreed with God. By the grace of God, I was a businessman after my school days. Around 80s, I was running only child, go to up May market or Changer market, doing business. I was enjoying it. A time came, God pushed me where I said, no, I want to go and train you. He sent me out of Edo State to Lagos. Then I entered a marine work. I became a marine engineer. Late 80s to 90s. 90s, I was a marine engineer. So from there, after a few years, I just agreement with you to go and show my people how to make it to my kingdom. And that is how it brought me down 95 or 96 now. From there, I became a servant to God. I have no option than to obey what God has said. Then if you know the meaning of marine engineer, you have free food, free salary, free medical care to wife and children, free everything. You don't touch your salary. You travel to overseas free. Then you go to anywhere. You have a free life to live. You enjoy life. But how can I leave that place to come and carry Baba begin to go from street to street? It was a battle. Change the plans of God. So our sister also have her own contractor relationship with God. Am I correct? Maybe this is how she told God. God told you, when you go to the earth, affect just 1, 2, 3 persons in different ways. I know she have affected one person. And if we want to find her, we can find another person she have affected. If we want to find her, we can find third person she have affected. Maybe she have finished her mission because her mission is not my mission, neither your mission. Each every one of us have our individual mission on earth. Am I correct? Praise the living God. Now, who is next? Hebrew 9:27. For as it is appointed unto men once to die, after this, the judgment. Each man on earth must surely experience this wonderful journey our sister have entered now. Then a journey of no return. He ends his life there. And I want to announce to you, nobody on earth dies. A man don't die, woman don't die. Or whatsoever God created is eternity. We pass transition. It's like transfer somebody from Edo State to Abuja, Port Harcourt, any other place. It's transfer. Praise the living God.
Hallelujah.
If something is dead, it will be finished. But to us, we are seeing it is finished. But she translated. Praise the living God. So, by the grace of God, now, some of us are sharing tears. Some of us don't understand and say, God, thank you. Because God said, in every situation, give thanks to me. Then now, when we are sharing tears, or we are thanking God, whether you are thanking God or you are sharing tears, you have a reason for it. I think so. Yes. You have a reason for it. And that reason is that, oh, Sister Tina, we not see her again. Oh, Sister Tina, we used to have sweet communion together. Oh, Sister Tina, we used to have sweet fellowship together. Oh, Sister Tina, she have affected me. Oh, Sister Tina, we have so many agreements like this. All these things, they are touching. Are you listening to me now? And even in that command school, I know there will be 1 or 2 people who will say, hey, who are Tina or Tina, they will still be mentioning her name. Am I correct?
Yes.
Praise the living God. It's a glorious experience because to die is better than to live on earth. Earth is a rotten place as of today. Earth is not the way God created it to be. Earth has been polluted. Man away from his course of life. And now we are here. We saw our sister. Who is next? Do you know when I'm going to die? Do you know when you are going to die? Do you know the next person? Please bring out the next person. Let us pray for that person so that God can exchange her date. Is there any person among God that you know you are the next person? Nobody knows next. But let us have this in our mind. The Bible where we read, Hebrew 9:27, it said, as it is appointed unto men, how many times to die? Once to die. After this, judgment. You are living your life as a mother, as a father, as a son, as a daughter, as a worker in office. How are you living your life? The life you live, who does it give glory to? Does it give glory to God or to Satan? Because it is what you have, you give out. What you don't have, you cannot give it out. Then, what do you have inside of you? out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. What do you have inside of you? Then, let's trace it a little. Though we might not have all the time to begin to search Bible. But I still know that Bible shows us a clear picture. When they came to Jesus, they said, Oga, tax, come and pay your tax. He said, oh, tax? Where is the money you used to pay tax? They brought out the money. He saw there was an image. Yes. Praise the living God. Amen. I want to announce to you, my beloved brethren, I love so much. My judgment and your judgment is not far from that. That is how we are going to judge on the last day. That when you get to the right table, they will not be asking you, are you an adulteress? Oh, do you test lie? Are you conversions? Or are you malicious? No, there is no room for all those. Although there are booths that are going to be open. And angels are already aware where you belong to. God knows where you belong. This image is this. Then it will be said the image of Satan. God, Bible says, is a righteous judge. He cannot pervert judgment. We say give to Satan what belongs to Satan. And whose image is this? I say of Christ. Oh, give to Christ what belongs to Christ. That settles the matter. Then what makes you a child of Satan? Because you are carrying satanic vices. If you are carrying satanic vices as a Christian, as a pastor, as a deacon, deaconesses, elders in the church, you can carry satanic vices. And when you are carrying satanic vices, you either remain in religious cycle, then remain in that valley, or you progress out of valley to playland. Playland is a place of grace, and people settle down in the place of grace. Place of grace is the most dangerous place because after the next step is eternity. When you act out of the place of grace, your next step is eternity. And that is why Jesus looked, and according to Paul in Romans, said, can we continue in sin that grace may abound? He said, God forbid. He answered, he said, God forbid. How can we that are chosen by God? How can we that are called by God? How can we that have contractual relationship with our God? How can we continue therein? Because if you continue in sin, you are carrying satanic vices. If you tell a little lie, you are carrying satanic vices. And some of us will say, you know, I'm changing small. Then let us look at it very well. If I know some of you, most of you are mothers. Then if peradventure, when you were pregnant, you are in labor, you go to hospital. Then the doctors and the nurses, they lie you down, they say, yeah, push. You push, the head came out a little. They say, okay, it's enough now, you can go. Next week, Tuesday, come back and continue your delivery. I think that will be a good statement. I think that will be a good recommendation. Okay, next week, Tuesday, I don't know if that woman can manage to go home. When he returns next week, Tuesday, they say, hey, yeah, let's continue now. Push. She push. The head is out, the neck is out, part of the shoulder is out. They say, good, you are progressing in delivery. You can go now. The other next week, Tuesday, come back. That woman, can she survive? No. Can any reasonable doctor recommend such situation? No. How does a change come? If any man is in Christ, is a new creature. All things are passed away. All things have become new. When change comes, it comes suddenly. When you accept Christ, Christ embraces you, your life changes from that moment. You say, all the barber place I used to go, I go there no more. All the lies I used to say, I say there no more. All the barber things I used to do, I do there no more. There is a great change since I know the Lord. That is repentance. That is change. And if that change didn't come, we cannot become children of God because we are still far from the truth. Then from the communion with our God. That is why all the prophets and daughters and kings that succeed with God in life, they must go to the mountain to meet God. They must go to God's presence. And when they are coming, they come with another innovation entirely. They come with another vision. They come with strength and power. That is why Moses could lead the mixed multitude in the wilderness. May God help us in Jesus. In heaven, there is God there. A good life is in heaven. A life of eternity, where you will never old, where you will never die, where your life is renewed every day, is in heaven. So from today, everything about you, everything you will be doing is to focus on that kingdom. How will I get there? Because our sister has finished her own. She has gone. So it is we now that we now decide whether we are going on the right side or on the left side. May God help us in Jesus' name. Amen. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Then finally, when I came just now, I saw some people still cleaning tears in their eyes because it is so painful. Am I correct? Yes. Then I asked a question. What is the worst thing that can happen to a man? What is the worst thing that can happen to a man? Then a man came into this life. Some people will look at our sister and say, our sister didn't have a child at all. Our sister didn't marry. Or our sister didn't do that. Is that the worst that can happen to a man? No. We saw madmen on the street. Are we not seeing them? Yes. Oh, they became mad. Is that the worst that can happen to a man? No. About 5, 6, 7 years ago, I was coming with a bike. I saw many graves. Long one, short one, middle one. They just lie there down like that. I said, what happened here? They said the whole family involved in an accident. The whole of them died. To me, I conclude that should be the worst that can happen to a man. For him and his wife and children to die this day. But I still discover it's not the worst that can happen to a man. Then I enter research. What is the worst that can happen to a man? I got a story from a man that when the daughter died like this, they brought the cause. The kids men say, what killed this our daughter? After she graduated, she's the only daughter of the family. They say, now HIV, they talk. Abomination. Everybody walk away. They say, now you know how to get to bury your daughter. The man and his wife, they dig grave and bury their daughter. I think that should be the worst that can happen to a man. Yet, it's not the worst. I begin to find out what is